folks, to Nerdio Commentaries, StarTropics playthrough. We're taking on this fire friggin'
Magma Dude or whatever. It's like, we can't take the time to find out the real names.
I thought you were going to call him Magma Doodle.
He's a Magma Doodle.
Not for long, he ain't.
No.
Now I know where that switch is. It's out. It's underneath him somewhere.
He certainly is, Al.
Ow!
Fire is hot.
Fire hot, tree pretty. Alright. I'm trying to dodge everything. You can't dodge everything.
No.
As we have just learned. Now, at this point, I'm getting fed up. I'm like, alright, look at, I don't care. I don't want hearts. I don't want the bolos. I just want to find what switch it is. Die, you stupid things that don't freeze with the frozen stopwatch. Boom, boom. You'll notice, if I had actually done editing, you would have seen me just breeze through this dungeon so fast because I don't even slow down this time. That's the fun of the NES.
Yep, and with a lot of things, it was literally trial and error.
Yeah.
Memorizing and all that.
Especially that first area with, like, you know, that secret double medicine trick.
Yep.
You wouldn't know that it will kill you the third room unless you actually do it once.
Yep.
There's no escape. You can't check it safely and then realize.
You know what? I know it's a little bit off topic, but still, at least this point, StarTropics later. I know when I was a kid and I had a friend like, hey, you want to play StarTropics? Okay, I did purposely when they got to that point. It's like, go to the third room. There's another potion there. Trust me.
You are truly evil.
Yep.
All right, gotta find that switch. Where is it? Where is it? It's gotta be one of those ones below him.
I'm glad that you decided, like, at this point, I'm just gonna find that second one because I know where the first one is.
Yeah, because this is the harder one, of course. Yeah. I know what to do with the first one. All right. Oh, I had to hit something there. I'm at 1 heart. Even if I die now, at least I know exactly. Oh. At least I know exactly where that second switch is going to be. Come on, Mike. Just because you're probably going to die doesn't mean you have to. Do it. Hit it. Boom!
Do it, Doug!
And right now I'm thinking, okay, how does the second part of this boss battle go? Because it can't be that easy. I'm trying to get to a minimum safe distance. Get away from him.
Well, I know there's also a later boss where...
I did it!
Where defeating him, just like, you don't even have to hit him, you just have to do something.
Yeah, it's in the alien spaceship. I think we were saying you had to force him back.
Yeah, but you can defeat him, but it would just take a lot of hits.
You can defeat him?
Yeah, but it would take forever.
Okay, I think he didn't show the blinky for damage when you do hit him, but oh well. The important thing is, fire guy, Magma Doodle, he's done. We have done it. Look at those awesome points just rack up. Now, what you're saying before about how killing, monsters takes your points away, do you think it counts over multiple lives?
You mean like each live would consider like a...
adding cumulative to the overall point reduction?
Yeah, I think programming-wise it would make sense because you're still playing the game, you're not turning it off.
And, jerk-wise, it would make sense as well. Because obviously this game was not made with people of kind hearts. Big hearts, maybe, but...
But again, this is fair compared to Ninja Gaiden.
I played that. I remember I was watching my brother play that, and... what is it, the last boss, I think it's like a 3-part fight.
Yeah, it's a 3-part boss, and you don't get any refilling of health or anything at all in between.
Yeah, so he makes it to, he beats the first boss, multiple lives lost, of course. He's like, I did it. Second boss comes up, oh no.
Yeah. And every time you die, you have to start from the stage. Not the boss fight, but the stage.
What?
Yeah.
That was a truly unfair.
That's truly cheap right there.
Now, here's where we're jumping ahead a bit. If we walked around to the back of that castle... Well, first of all, that castle, only women can enter.
Yeah.
Mike, of course, is not a woman last time I checked. So, you have to go, and if you speak to the fortune teller in behind, she says that she needs a crystal ball, and she will help you. She tells you to go to the graveyard. I just did anyway, because, I like knocking over gravestones.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the first one I found was the dungeon. So, I'm going to check this place out. Another basic run-of-the-mill, monsters everywhere, kill everything you can, open doors kind of thing. I'm trying to remember what the boss is. Oh, I remember the boss. Yeah. Yes, we see a lot of undead creature type things in here. As you were saying, the new...
These are the replacements for the Octoroks.
The Octoskulls.
Yeah.
And the bone doggy things. So, that was the wrong way, obviously. And, oh, wait a minute.
This is the first one where the dungeon itself can be a really big screw you. Like, if you went up to that top there's a staircase. And it takes you back to the Ghost Village.
Something's hitting me. I don't like this.
Yes.
You're very...
It's like something Twilight about that show, about that zone.
Yeah. But you're saying that there's staircases in here.
Yeah, that takes you back to the Ghost Village. And you have to start all the way at the beginning.
I don't like mummies.
Yeah.
Mummies die. Actually, mummies are already sort of dead.
Dead, yeah.
Just with lots of toilet paper. They obviously don't give a lot of candy out on Halloween. They've been toilet papered so bad.
But isn't it like with the mythology of Egypt, like a mummy is actually like is the undead of an actual pharaoh?
Yeah, it's like...
So man, there's a lot of pharaohs.
Yeah. And for a game where there's not a lot of fairness.
Yes. Oh, puns!
And as you see, we just used, what was that thing called? The Wand of Sight or something?
Yes.
Yeah, that reveals hidden ghosts in the dungeons, which you can only kill once you've revealed them. And if you remember in the earlier room, I was actually getting hit by something that you couldn't see. Those were ghosts. Let's try it again. No ghosts in here. Again, as you're saying, that's trial and error.
Trial and errors, but I'm just gonna waste it. Who cares?
You're not gonna know until you try.
Try, yeah.
Now the blocks, the way they're laid out here, is a little wonky to get around.
Yeah.
If you take the wrong one to start off, you can't get through to the rest of the area. And these guys just take two simple island star hits to kill. We have to be perfectly correct.
That's true. Did you remember when the island stars came back in popularity in the 90s? I know it was like a bit late. When I was in junior high, they were all over the place. Like every kid, I know I had one.
Well, I remember the Smothers Brothers and Island Star Man.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
But I'm talking about like the yo-yos. Yo-yos coming back.
You're using the wrong word. We're gonna get sued. No, I get it. But yeah, I actually won a yo-yo for a contest off a TV show once, and it's one of those. It's the Yomega X Brain. It sleeps for you.
Yeah. When I was in a play a couple years ago with Furby of all people.
Oh yeah.
For a cast gift, the writer gave us like a yo-yo with our character name on it, like a pretty cool silver yo-yo with our character name on it.
Awesome. Can you do any tricks with it?
No, I can't use any tricks with it, but I just always... It's like, hey, I'm Mike Jones, or Ness.
Yeah. Alright, should we use another... Actually, no, we're not going to. I don't think there's a ghost in this room, because as you'll see, there's only one villain, that little sluggy guy, and he's guarding a staircase. Obviously, that must be the way out. But it's hard to see on the screen, but there's actually a little shadowy thing right beside him. That is where you have to go. Dun, 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 dun.
By the way, people... for watching these videos, transcribe the audio onto them. There's a feature on YouTube where they transcribe the audio into text. Like closed captioning, but they just take the basis of what you're saying, but it's not the full accuracy of it. I watched something that we did a commentary for one of the games with that transcribing, and it's bad translation. It's like English all over the place.
English.
Yep.
English for victory. Yes, you were telling me about that before. All great. Another room of darkness. And although you can't hear because we're talking, you can actually hear the sound of blocks dropping into the water. I'm trying to jump very quick. I'm listening to sort of time out the sound. Yeah. Because I'm thinking, which of these blocks is falling? I don't know. Alright, more mummies. More octoskulls. Ow. Fortunately, the mummies can actually jump. Yeah. They get the water there, they have to stop. But, as we'll see later, mummies can walk across blocks. You can't, so play safe.
Yes, thank you. Oh, we're so old now.
Yeah.
That was so lame when they did that remake of that cartoon a few years back when it was completely CG.
That was wrong. Yeah. Ashtar was a live action robot. Yeah. You're not, so play safe. We already mentioned this in another playthrough, the Mario Galaxy one, I think, but they're making a live action Smurfs.
Yep, with Jonathan Winters as Papa Smurf, which I thought was pretty cool casting. I think
I heard it's going to be part live action, part CG. Is it the actors are going to be the Smurfs and Gargamel is CG, or what?
I think it's like the Gargamel's going to be live action, the Smurfs are going to be CG.
Just with voices.
Which makes sense, because again, Jonathan Winters is pretty old to do something live action like that.
Yeah, especially all the action backflips that Papa Smurf usually snaps out. Alright, I'm not sure where to go at this point. I thought there was a ghost, there's not, but I got a lantern. So, let's take it back up this way to the dark room. That's where we'll go. And as we enter, we'll see you in the next part.